What's going on, YouTube? It's Prods. Today, man, we got one of the hardest challenges you can do in franchise, and that's rebuilding a zero overall team. The team today we got the New Orleans Saints. We're gonna be trying to build these guys from the ground up and only do it through the draft. I don't want to try to use free agents. If it ends up being too hard, maybe we'll have to revisit this challenge. But we're gonna go 5 years and we're gonna see, can we win a Super Bowl, maybe even some awards. If y'all do like this video idea and you just guys like the videos, because I've never really done something like this before, but I kind of want to get into it. If y'all like this stuff, man, go ahead, drop a like, and let me know in the comments below what I could work on and also some ideas y'all want to see. So the most important part of this rebuild is we're doing it through the draft, so we gotta go hire some good scouts. Because if you guys don't know, the base scouts they usually give you 1-3, 1-2, and then 3-1s. So let's go ahead and hire some new scouts. And just like that, we have our new scouting team in here. I put National on quarterback because what better way to start this rebuild off by? We have to go find a generational quarterback, and we're definitely gonna have the first overall pick. So we're gonna have to make a good pick with that. Now that we got our scouts, we got to do the dirty work. We got to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season. So I'll see y'all there. So as everyone expected, unless you're delusional, we went 0-17. Feel bad for these guys that are on the roster. And let's just go ahead and check out how bad we got beat on in the year. Let's see, we have a triple digits loss? Oh, we scored. Wait, okay. We scored 6 points. Alright, so we were scoring. Let's see some of the stats. You know what? Honestly, that's not that bad. This is well, maybe not that bad, but this isn't I wouldn't have expected this. This makes me curious now. Let's check out some of the yearly stats for these guys. So Rattler throws 36 interceptions to 0 touchdowns and 1,100 yards. That's pretty decent. Um, Alvin Kamara ran the ball 159 times for -1 yard. I mean, consistency is key, am I right? I looked up here and I was like, oh, did we not run the ball? No, we did. It's just we were doing too good at it. Receiving, Brandon Cooks was a receiving yards leader with 25 receptions for 347. No touchdowns, of course. 22 sacks. This might seem bad, but this is pretty normal for any normal tackle. So I'm not really surprised that 12 overall let up this. Defensively, we see some interceptions here. 3 picks. Demario Davis, Isaac, and Peter all had an interception. Any sacks? Yes, Fidel Diggs had 1.5, and Carl Granderson had half a sack there. And 6 tackle for losses. This is actually a lot. This was a lot more than I expected, to be honest. Tackles, oh yeah, a lot of guys, a lot of guys hit the hundreds number. This is not normal. When you're on defense every play, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna have this. We're not gonna expect any awards, so let's go ahead and move on to the draft. Like I said, we're gonna be skipping over free agency because we want to test out how good of a scout I guess our scouts are, or how good of a GM I am. Obviously, we're gonna have pick 1, round 1. So, I should be able to hit on here. Probably gonna go 0-17 again, but our goal here in the draft, we want to be able to find the talent that we can use to succeed in the later years. So, we're gonna have to start our quarterback. We have 2 top 5 projects here, round 1 to 2 talents, and they don't look horrible. I actually really like DeJounte Bailey, 6'3" out of West Virginia. He is a 6'3" improviser. Not very fast, but he's elite strength and elite acceleration. And his stats, I mean, he definitely is an improviser. I mean, he has great things. I think that's going to be our pick here for a quarterback. DeJounte Bailey, 33 in true talent. We drafted him at 1. He does have in development with 93 throw power, 90 acceleration. I think that was a good pick. This guy is going to be the quarterback of our future. Probably best player available. But just see what's given to us, what lands on our boards. We're going to trust our scouts. Our scouts here, we have an edge rusher and a tight end. And 2 to 3 talent, I mean, it's pretty solid. Good enough. Hopefully, it's more on the round 2 side. We have Jalen Bigby here. He's a 6'3", 273 power rusher out of Stanford. He has great strength, which is a good sign, with great speed, which is pretty good for a power rusher. Block shedding is good. Power moves, we're hoping, are B. And pursuit is A. His finesse moves are very, very bad. So this is definitely going to be a straight-up power rusher. And honestly, I'm not too high on this pick, but I'm going to take him because we know he's somewhat solid. but I feel like he's gonna be higher. Probably, I'm gonna say 81 around is gonna be his talent. Oh, he was a lot higher than that. Okay. And does have in development, which is the most important part. Let's move on to round three. With our third round pick here, I noticed there was a tight end there that we were looking at while seeing. Oh, right here. Okay. I was looking at this tight end, but running back here, round 1 to 2 talent, and he's supposed to go as well. Cam Carty, he's a 5'11 elusive back, 4.42, pretty good speed. I mean he's pretty bad in pass blocking, and his route running not very good. His spectacular catch is horrible, and he's not like, you know how some elusive backs can get shifty and also can get powerful. He has F trucking. This is not going to be a guy that we're going to see, and D stiff arm too. This is not going to be a guy that we see doing much. His short route running is an F, which is not very good. You do not want to see that. But we're going to take him anyway because listen, we're 0-17. Anything that we can put on this team makes us better. And he's 49 in true talent. He also does have hidden development, so hey, I think we're 3 for 3 on picks here. Probably show all the picks for this draft and maybe the next one, but after that, we're going to just go over the most important ones. I think I want to try to go hit on a cornerback here. Try to get some defense. We drafted an offensive player in the first, drafted a defensive second, drafted an offensive in the third. So, you know what, we'll go a snake draft here. Damian Weber here does not look very good at all. We might not have to. I'll sort. If you guys want to know, I'll sort by change of direction, which is not here. There it is. Sorry. Change of direction can typically tell you if someone's a good athlete. We might be looking for good athletes. We have a slot cornerback here that's 6'3", 195, elite jumping, and he has A catching, B man coverage, D zone. So he's gonna be a man-to-man corner, which isn't horrible. Just player notes: struggles to find the ball in the air, has a motor that runs through whistle, often lacks discipline. This is probably gonna be a normal development. I'm gonna take him. He's probably gonna be in the around 120 range. Oh, he's 55. I mean, he is normal development, which really sucks. But hey, we're doing pretty good finding these gems in the later rounds. We're just looking for best available talent. So we're gonna go to talent, and we're gonna see what we got. Oh, not much. That's not helpful. We have two day 3 guys here. We'll take a look at them. We have a possession tight end here. He's good in everything. This guy can do whatever you want, but just not at a high level. He'll do it. He'll do what you say, but probably not the best. We're gonna go ahead and take him. You know, like I said, we're just trying to fill in holes here, so we got to do it. 131 normal development. That's a miss. In the next round, we're probably gonna take that cornerback that we also saw, but this 23-year-old D tackle was supposed to go a few rounds earlier, and he caught my eye a little bit. He's a nose tackle, so he's 306. He's a heavy guy, solid speed. Doesn't look all too great. We're actually, I see why he fell. We're gonna pass on him. We're gonna go ahead and take Vernon Fulton here, a 5'10" slot corner out of Auburn. He is a fast athlete. I think that's all you could probably say about him. He's not the most agile. He has A tackling though. He's a great tackler, but isn't big hitter. You know, he's gonna wrap up. He's gonna get those ankle tackles, but don't expect him to force some fumbles. We're gonna go ahead and take him here with our 6th round pick, drafted 168 true talent with no hidden development. And with that pick, that concludes our draft for the year. We didn't do too horrible. We drafted a 75 overall quarterback in the first round. 373s. We did miss on our probably last 2, but I won't consider them misses right now. You know, these guys right now, like I said, we're looking for role players. We're looking for guys that can fill in these 12 overalls and just find us something here. Looking at our new team here, we have Bailey leading the helm with Cardi and Brooks on the offense, and then we also have Big B on defense. We also have the 73 overall corner and the 69 overall corner that we drafted. Or sorry, I think that was Oh no, sorry, Fulton. We'll bump him up, give him the real minutes because he's supposed to be there. And yeah, this is our squad heading into year 2. We're gonna be 0-17, but hey, we could probably win some awards, maybe? Nah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And in year 2, we go 0-17. Not much of a surprise, but maybe we got beat less or not as hard. Oh, okay. We did score some points. We actually kept it close against the Steelers this game. Let's go ahead and check out the yearly stats, see how our new rookies played. Bailey, our quarterback, actually threw some touchdowns, and it was a positive record. He threw 2,500 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. That's actually not bad. Our running back rushed for 3.2 a carry. That's not horrible behind this offensive line. That's a bunch of 12 overalls. This is a solid stat line. You will see this from a running back that has a great offensive line and is a 75 overall and doesn't even put up these numbers. Our quarterback also ran for 4.6, 180 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, we we did draft Brooks, yes. I was gonna say our tight end had 507 yards, 0 touchdowns. Defensively, our rookie? Oh, it's not our rookie. I thought we had a good draft right there. Our rookie did not have a pick. Hey, our edge rusher Bigby though did have 2 sacks in the year, 10 tackle for losses, 91 tackles. Pretty solid. I don't see our corners doing anything. 135 tackles is actually pretty solid. We might actually get an award here. Let's check it out. Offensive Rookie of the Year. We do have 2 guys in the race. DeJounte Bailey at 7 and Cardi at 9. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Oh, we came close. Big B at 4. And also Fulton at 6. And I don't believe we're probably going to see any winners here. So, you know, like we said, expected. We're only a 38 overall in year 2. You know, we're going to move on to the draft and hope we can fill out a lot more needs on this roster. Now that we have our quarterback of the future, we might be able to take a different approach to this draft. We don't have to select with this first overall pick. We could trade it. But obviously, if there's a top 1 talent in this draft, we have to draft it. So just looking at the talents, our scouts drafted all these guys. Nobody that we scouted is top 5. But let's go ahead and check out these top 5 talents. We have 2 D tackles, an edge rusher, and 2 quarterbacks. We're obviously not interested in the quarterbacks, and the left edge rusher is around 2 to 3 talents. So we have these 2 D tackles here. We have Todd Callahan, and we have Jonathan Villa. Let's go ahead and check these guys out. Todd Callahan is a power rusher, 6'5", 304 pounds out of Clemson. He's an elite jumper with elite speed, which is very great to see out of a power rusher tackle. I mean, that's amazing. And he also has great strength. He also has A power moves, A play rec, B block shed. Impact blocking is a little low and hit power is a little low. Stamina doesn't really matter. And tackling is an A. Finesse is also an A to C. If this finesse were to be an A, this is the best player in the draft. I think we're going to select him. We're also just going to check out Villa, though. He could potentially be better. 6'3" power rusher, 304. Elite speed, elite strength. Okay. I actually like. I believe, was he power rusher? Yes. Okay. Power rusher with B power moves, B finesse moves, A play rec, A tackling. These guys are both very good. I believe Callahan is the better player, but I think Villa is the second best player in this class. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take Todd Callahan here with the first overall pick. He was ranked number 2. I'm starting to feel like the other D tackle was ranked 1. He is hitting development, obviously, with 90 strength and 78 speed at 304 pounds. This was a very, very good pickup. I want to try to find us some receivers, some targets for our quarterback. We've got Leonard Young here. He's a 6'5" receiver, A spec catch, C deep route. He is a good run blocker. He's not horrible. I think I want to find more of a, not a 50 ball. That's kind of what you find when you want a third receiver. Donnell Whitting. I probably should draft players I can pronounce their names. 6'1" receiver, 213 out of Auburn. Has elite acceleration, solid speed. Has a B short route, A medium, and his deep route running is, if I can find it, a C to F. So that's not great. But he has an A spec catch, B catching, B stiff arm, A awareness. He's listed as a playmaker. This guy's a playmaker. This guy's gonna do exactly what you need. I mean, A kick return, A juke. This is our pick here, the second round, pick 1. I mean, he looks amazing. And wow, we draft the 4th best player in the class. 89 speed, 88 jumping, 95 acceleration, and hidden development. Wow, this might be our best class the whole entire video. Round 3 here. I mean, I don't know if we can top those 2 picks. I mean, there's still 3 and 1 available. I think we're gonna target secondary here. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, we are missing something. He is supposed to fall. I don't know if I want to take the chance. We're gonna take a look at this safety right here before this round 2, 1 and 2 safeties. 5'10", 207 out of Georgia. Not the greatest athlete in the world. A pursuit, B tackling, B hit power, A awareness, B zone. I do like this guy. Um, he's falling. I don't know when he's gonna get picked. He should have been picked a while ago. Do I chance taking this free safety over this corner? Probably not. Am I gonna take the gamble? I think I am. And this might bite me in the butt, but we're gonna go ahead and take George Chavez here. Number 7! What a draft that we're having. He is normal development, but he's going to be a high overall unless his class is really low. Now let's just hope that cornerback falls to us. Moment of truth here. Does the cornerback round 1 to 2 talent fall to us? Wow, the game's really laggy. Yeah, we got to probably do better here. No, and we missed him. He doesn't come to us, unfortunately. Dang, man, that sucks. I think we got to just target corner. It's a day 3 pick. I'm not going to use this yet. We'll take a look at him, actually. Let's not judge him yet. He's 5'11", 180. He's a man-to-man archetype, which I'm not a fan of for his height. And he does have C man coverage, D zone. This guy's a whiff. That's just not our pick. We drafted a D tackle already. Maybe we could look at Jawan Jackson here. This is a guy I can pronounce. He's a zone corner. Not a very good athlete. F-man. That's not really great. He does play zone at a moderate level. That's just too many lows for me. We got to do a little bit better. Maybe we can get him another weapon. Jordan Parra here, 6'5", receiver, 216, Notre Dame. Way better athlete. 4.41 is pretty fast. He's an A-spec catch, not a very good medium route runner. Not a good route runner at all. This is going to be a bad pick. I'm going to pick him just so our quarterback can develop well. He's probably going to be in the hundreds, which he was. Very bad whiff. But I think with the lacking that we have at receiver, we need to have we had to have the quarterback have something. Something that I'm just realizing, I have to help out this offensive line. I can't just ignore it the whole entire time here. So we got to go check out if any of them are scouted, which a few of them are. We have to go find us some linemen. I think we're gonna take a shot here on Carl Hampton. He has some pretty solid intangibles, and he's an okay athlete. Not going to be very high in the pick, but just to get some solid offensive linemen in here is going to be pretty nice. He's ranked 239 in the draft, and he's normal development. Not a very good pick. Head to the defense. Dunbar here has been balling. He's a 6'3" power rusher. He's an okay athlete, and his stats look manageable. This is later in the draft, so we're not going to expect, an amazing player. We're just trying to find solid role players to play on our team, and that's kind of what he is. That's his overall. And honestly, we've done very good at the start of the draft. I'm okay to miss in these later rounds. I don't believe there's any talents here that are worth drafting. Maybe we'll take one of these day 3 guys, but I think I might draft a kicker if there's a really good one here. I know it sounds silly, but a good kicker can actually probably score us a lot of points. Let me check out these edge rushers. Let's check them out. We'll see if they're worth drafting. If they are, we'll take one. I'm not even going to look at them. But hey, maybe we might be able to get a kicker here. We have Manny Fernandez here, decent athlete. Actually, B's all around. Might be our pick. We're going to go ahead and check this other one really fast. We have Mark Stephenson. Okay athlete. Not the player that I believe, what was his name? Fernandez is going to be. So we're going to go ahead and take Fernandez here with our last pick in the draft. He is ranked 163. We got him at 193, and he has normal development. That's our last pick of the draft. Let's go ahead and check out what we did. We know we did pretty good. Let's go ahead and check it out. We drafted a 79 overall D tackle, a 78 overall receiver, and a 77 overall free safety. After that, though, we fell off pretty hard drafting 268 overalls, a 65, and a 67. Now, I'm curious, was that other D tackle better that the Bengals drafted? I looked at him. I said he could be better. It's possible. No, it wasn't. It was a strong safety, Devon Wembley. Devon Wembley is a 6', 21-year-old safety from Louisville. And I mean, he looks pretty solid, but I think the value-wise, we got a way better player. These nose tackles are very important. And that D-tackle was pretty solid, Jonathan Abilla. Oh, but he did have normal development, so it's actually good we did not pick him up. And also, a mistake I made to check, I didn't check what developments our players had that we drafted, which probably is very important. Good thing we checked. Our quarterback has superstar, running back has star. Defensively, Big B has star. So, we didn't really do anything and nobody depth up. But I think this draft's going to be a lot better. I mean, we drafted 10 times better players than we did in the previous one. into year 3 here. We're a 53 overall team, and we have the firepower to maybe win a game. This might be the year we win a game. We added Whitting in the draft, and then defensively, we also added the 77 overall. Unfortunately, wasn't a development, but hey, I'm pretty sure he was the 7th overall pick or the 4th. I can't quite remember. And then obviously we drafted Callahan, the number 2 overall player in the draft. This team looks very, very solid for 2 years. Of course, this team looks horrible compared to any other team in the NFL. Maybe we get our first win. Maybe, maybe a tie. Let's go ahead and check out. And in our 3rd year, we do win one game more than we did in 2 previous seasons. Any coach would be fired by now. Let's go ahead and see who we beat. Who is the sorry team? Please don't be the Jets. If y'all don't know, I'm a Jets fan, so I'd be pretty sad. We went on to beat the Giants, the other New York team. Pretty happy about that. Let's see the stats from that game. Let's see what we're looking like. Bailey looked okay, not very great on completion percentage. Uh, Cardi, okay game on the ground. Whitting, our receiver, did pretty good. Defensively, they actually got to the quarterback. 5 sacks is pretty good. No interceptions. Um, but those aren't the real stats we want to see. How did we do? We win a game. We're good enough to have some stats. Bailey here threw more touchdowns, a little bit more interceptions too. But hey, we're making progress, and he threw a lot more yards. We threw 3,200 yards here, 20 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Cardi had 930 on the ground for 2 touchdowns for 3.6 per carry. Like I said, that's usually what most running backs average in Madden. So the fact he's doing it behind his offensive line is amazing. Receiving, our rookie, 949 yards and 7 touchdowns. That's amazing. Um, I probably should make sure that my CPU isn't just signing random free agents because these 2 guys should not be on this roster. So sorry about that. I'll make sure in the next video that's fixed. And our previous drafted tight end had 529 for 3 touchdowns. I believe we drafted 2 rookies? No, just one. The one rookie, center, 6 sacks isn't very good, but hey, it's better than nothing. Or better than 22 sacks, sorry. Our rookie, Todd Callahan, defensive tackle, gets 7 sacks. That's amazing. Maybe on pace to win defensive rookie of the year with 14 tackles for losses and 83 tackles, which I'm pretty sure is actually a lot for a D tackle. Dunbar, I'm pretty sure this was our. Let me check. I think this was our 6th or 5th round rookie, I believe. Yeah, 6th round rookie draft. What was that? 5.5? 5.5 sacks to 11 tackles for losses. That's actually pretty good. Um, and for interceptions, not our rookies, unfortunately. Now, moment of truth. Did we win any awards with these guys? Flip this to NFC. Here we go. And we do. We win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Donnell Whitting. Let's go. And defensive? Oh, we just placed 2nd and 3rd here with Cameron Dunbar and Todd Callahan. Also had a guy, George Chavez at 10. That is unfortunate, but hey, that's a great start. We're on a great pace now. We're on pace. I think we could win 4 games next year. I think it's possible. With our 3rd draft on the line here, we gotta see. This is the time we fill in the holes. Offensive line definitely is a big hole, and just about every linebacker on our team. We gotta get 2 linebackers. We have to have a Mike linebacker. We have to have a Will. A backup D tackle would be nice, and we're still missing secondary. But this team's a 67 overall. I think we've honestly did pretty good so far, and we have pick 1 here. Let's see who's on the board. So my scouts decided to do absolutely nothing, but we do have 2 round 1 edge talents here. I believe maybe Bentley could fall to us, so that could be pretty good. Let's check out these guys here. A top 5 edge rusher. If we could draft a superstar edge rusher, X Factor, sorry, that would be amazing. 6'1" speed rusher, has great speed, great acceleration, elite change of direction, and A finesse moves, which is a speed rusher. C power, which I would want to be a little bit higher if this guy's gonna be generational. Has B play recognition, A pursuit possibly, B impact blocking. I'm actually not a fan of that necessarily. I'm gonna check out these tackles because I might draft a superstar tackle. Uh, if this is an agile, no, sorry, this is a pass protector. Elite agility, solid strength, and he has A awareness, D run blocking, which is pretty low, B pass block power, C block, he's more of a raw talent. I feel like he's gonna be a 1st round talent, but just probably not a top 5 talent. Phil Stout here, though, I already see a lot of A's as solid strength. He has A awareness, A power, A pass block power, A impact blocking, possibly A pass block, and finesse. I think that's going to be our guy here. We're going to take him here with the first overall pick. I think he's going to be probably around top 10. Oh, wow. We might have whiffed here. Round 40, or sorry, true value is 45. We drafted him at number 1. This is probably a pick we could have traded out of and filled a lot more holes. Is it a bad pick for the value? Yes, horrible. Is it a bad pick? No. The guy's going to be on probably a roster for the years to come. And let's go ahead and get on to the second round pick. So what we're looking for, did that edge rusher fall? And he did. Cam Bentley, we've seen this guy here when we were looking for the first one. He is a power rusher, 6'6", has great speed, which is nice. We like to see that. He has A power moves, A tackling, B impact blocking, D finesse. So he is strictly a power rusher, but he looks really, really good. So we're gonna go ahead and take him. He just fell out of the first round. He's ranked at 12 at true value. Normal development, which is horrible. Round 3 here. I'm probably gonna show you guys round 3, round 4, and then sim the rest and talk about it later. Our scouts have us taking a running back. I'm actually pretty happy with who we have, so we're gonna go ahead and just look through the top guys that are ranked here. Strong safety is a big need here, so Max Walter, could he be our guy? He is a 5'10" hybrid safety out of Penn State. Solid athlete, ran a 4.46 at the NFL Combine, and has B's everywhere. I mean, mediocre is what this guy is. We need mediocrity on this team because the bare minimum we have right now is nothing. Does he have NFL speed? He's ranked 67 at true value. He does. He does have definitely NFL speed, and he's a hidden development. That's a great pick in the third round. The last pick I'm going to show you guys here, we're going to take Eli Cameron, a right guard. Looks pretty solid. His strength is a little low, which I'm not a fan of, but he has a lot of A's, and it's a shot I'm willing to take. So we're going to go ahead and take him in the fourth round. He is ranked 59. We drafted him at 97, and he is hidden development. That's a great pickup. In this draft, once again, we're hitting these first 4 rounds, and then it's just a fall off from there. We drafted a 74 overall. This was a miss, unfortunately, but miss for the pick. Miss for the value of the pick, not a missed pick. Bentley was a very good pick, though, at 77 overall. Max Walter was a great pick, and Eli was also a great pick for hidden developments. I drafted the 63 overall. He sucks, but he's hidden development. He's going to play on the team. I'm pretty sure we don't have a left tackle anyway. And then I let the CPU take that last pick. I didn't even care. Just check out to see what we missed on, because we did have the first overall pick. So let's see what we could have possibly have drafted. A right guard. Corners right here, 4 corners would have been amazing. Any of these guys. I believe this was the other tackle, or no? I think there was a specific tackle. This guy, yeah, Vinny Smith, wasn't much better than. Or it was either Connor Bray or Vinny Smith. Wasn't much better than Stout. So I mean, we missed, but I'm not too worried about it. I think our team can win 4 games this year. So let's go ahead and see what the roster looks like. Let's move on to the end of the season. So this is our offense going into year 3 of the rebuild so far. We're 68 overall flat across the board, and I think we have a chance here. I think we have a chance to win some games. 4 might be a little too high now I'm thinking about it, just looking at this roster, but I believe we drafted our whole entire offense, so this is a great start. Defensively now, forgot to draft a Mike linebacker. That's my bad. That's definitely going to be a spot to target, but I think this is a serviceable team. We definitely have to go draft a Mike linebacker, like that's necessary. But I think this team could win 3-4 games. Let's see if I'm right. Put y'all predictions down in the comments below. Let's see if you're right. Going into year 3, and I hit on the spot. We won 3 games. Hey, we're making progress. Maybe soon we might be a playoff team. What 3 teams did we beat? Let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, wow. We started the season off 2-0 against the Bears and the Bengals, and then we lost all of our games, and then down here at the bottom, we beat the Seahawks. Now to check out the stats, Bailey, I think this guy on a regular team does phenomenal, because these are great stats to have on a 71 overall team. He's 3,200 yards, 24 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Amazing. Cam Carty finally has a decent offensive line, drops 1,000 yards. 3.9, we probably want to get that higher up now that we have a somewhat better offensive line, and 2 touchdowns is very low. But once again, we do have a really bad team. Receiving, Whitting continues to be a beast. Almost 1,000, 2 yards shy of 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. Amazing. Um, Whittaker that we drafted 2 years ago has almost 700 yards, 6 touchdowns. Pretty good. Para, I think it would be Para. Para has almost 800 and a touchdown. And then our tight end, wow, actually plays pretty solid. Gets a lot of touchdowns. Probably just the Saints playbook. Has 514 yards and 7 touchdowns. Blocking, not the greatest, but it's a step up. We're slightly getting better to protecting the quarterback. I don't think he's pretty happy with them, but we're doing better. Defensively, I probably wanted to see better sack numbers here. Callahan puts up 7 sacks again. Big B, I'm pretty sure stepped up from 5.5 to 6.5. Dunbar at 4.5. And Cam Bentley, our first round pick, probably would have wanted him to do a little bit better. Uh, but yeah, like I said, this is a very very bad roster, as you can tell by the tackle numbers. Like we have 7 guys over 100 tackles. Interceptions, maybe we have a guy. We do have a rookie, Max Walter, the safety we drafted in the 4th round, I believe. And Fulton that we drafted in our first draft. Any touchdowns? Nah, definitely not. Um, Now let's just move on to the awards. Moment of truth here. Move to NFC. We do not win Offensive Rookie of the Year. I don't even remember who I drafted. I guess the tackle, which isn't very possible. Defensive, we don't win, but we do have 2 guys here, Cam Bentley and Max Walter at 6 and 7. Please don't say it. Um, Unfortunate. We'll go ahead and check out depth traits on the team. Offensively, wow. Our 63 overall lineman has superstar. Our number 1 overall draft pick has superstar. Whitting has superstar. And they're all developing good. Defensively, we're not doing too hot. This is where we got to do better. So we're definitely going to target it in the draft. But our 3 core guys right here, I mean, they're playing phenomenal and they're developing very good. Um, this is exciting to see. In the draft, I kept saying it. We got to do it this time. We had to target a Mike linebacker, and we actually might not even have the first overall pick if someone did worse than us. We probably do though. But defense, we need to draft like for sure. A left guard is definitely gonna be there. A receiver and a backup running back are definitely gonna be our picks there. And is our backup receivers named Cheeks? It is. A Cheeks. Antoine Cheeks. Yeah, Antoine Cheeks. He's gonna be spreading them cheeks and getting into the end zone. Let's go ahead and look at some other teams' ratings really fast. 70 overall. I doubt that we're gonna be higher than anybody. They like kind of have to play so horrible. Actually, the whole league is doing very swell. Everybody, I mean, wow. I mean, the lowest overall I seen was like an 84. So the league's doing pretty good. But we're about to have a great draft, and we're gonna pass all these people in overall. Just you guys wait. So we actually fall to pick 3. The Dolphins and the Cowboys, both fall above us. We'll go ahead and sim to our pick here. They take a right edge and a left tackle. Like I said, we're looking for a Mike linebacker here, man. We have to have a commander of the offense, and I'm not sure if we're gonna find that. See if our scouts found us anything. They did find us a round 1 and 2 talent, which we'll probably draft in the 2nd round, even though our tight end does play pretty good. Um, I think we're gonna trade out of this pick. We got to get some value here if we really want to make a push to make this team better. So let's see what we can get here. I don't like a lot of it. I think we do take this deal here. It's very low, but this draft, quite frankly, doesn't have a lot of doesn't have a lot of players that are worth that overall pick. So the obviously buy for it is going to be a lot lower. We're at pit 16 now though, so let's go ahead and find us a stud. So looking into it, definitely no projected first rounders. On that side, we do have 3 1 to 2s at Sam and 3 1 to 2s at Will. So just looking at them very quickly, uh, Tito Vallejo looks pretty solid. 6'2" linebacker, elite athlete, and has B tackling, A pursuit, C hit power, which isn't great, C play rec, but possibly is A man, A zone, A awareness. This guy looks very, very solid. Um, I'm gonna take a look just at these guys really fast, but I think he's gonna be our pick. Wow, I think Harper makes a good push for it too. Elite change of direction, has A tackling, B zone. Wow, man. I think I'm gonna go with Harper here, but if Tito, I'm telling you, I think Tito, hopefully he falls to us, but I think Tito's gonna be if we can get both of these guys, it's gonna be amazing because I think Tito's gonna be one of the best players in the draft. Ryan Harper's at 67. Wow, this number keeps haunting me, and he does have hidden development. Very slow, but yeah, it's a great pick. Tito fall to us. I think he's gonna be an amazing player, so I'll be very excited. And he does. I think you guys seen the stats. I think this guy's gonna be spectacular. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but hey, 69. Wow, man, 67 and 69. He actually doesn't have hidden development, so that's kind of unfortunate. I think this might be our cursed draft. We drafted number 67 and 69, two of the world's favorite numbers, in our current day of age. After drafting those guys, we need a left guard, a backup running back, and a receiver. Um, Will Simpson here is just the highest guy on the board. Not the greatest athlete, and probably not the best player either. We'll check out some other guys here, just based off raw stats, just see if anyone catches my eye. I like Kasim Charles here. 6'4", physical receiver. Um, is okay athlete. 4.42 is pretty good. A spec catch, D medium, be catching traffic, be ball carrier vision. Not the greatest route runner. This is going to be a reach, but maybe better than the 71 overall receiver 2 that we have. 132 in true talent is horrible. That was a bad miss. We do have two first round picks here, one at 3 and one at 16. So I think I'm going to take a shot here on a left guard just to fill that hole that we have. And ooh, I think we have a good option here. Miguel Alfaro, 6'3" pass protector, decent strength, which isn't good, but his stats look very good. A pass block, finesse, a awareness, possibly a pass block power. This guy looks pretty solid. I think he's gonna be probably around the 80 range, if I had to guess. 35, wow. And he does have hidden development. That's a great pick, and our offensive line's actually looking very solid now. Miguel Alfaro, what a great pick. Pick 16 here. I either want to get a backup running back or I want to find another receiver. Uh, we did miss pretty bad on that other receiver, so just finding another one would be pretty good. This guy is 6'4" physical, horrible route runner again, but he's a great catcher. I mean, if you wanted to find yourself a Mike Williams, I'm not saying Mike Williams is a bad route runner, but just the physical receivers these guys are producing right now, this would have been the draft to find them. I'm not really a fan of these guys. Let's check out the running backs. Maybe, yeah. I think we're gonna go ahead and take just based off the talent here. Darvion Hemsley. We're just gonna check out the stats just to see. Solid athlete, ran a 4.43, and he's more of like he looks like a mix kind of a mix between an elusive and power back. Ranks 76, consistently breaks tackles, rarely fumbles. That's kind of what you want from a running back. And I think we're gonna take a receiver here with this next pick. And we're gonna let the CPU take the rest. Two fifth round picks. I'm just gonna take the two top receivers off the board. I'm not even gonna check because I don't really think that there is a better option, to be quite frank with you. um, in this draft. A lot of them are just physical receivers that are tall. If we get a hit on a hidden development, so be it. Or just a high overall, to be honest. I mean, I'll look here with this second pick, and maybe you guys see something in here that you guys thought was better. Leave a comment down below if you see it. But a lot of these guys, they look like what Michael Crabtree, or sorry, what Richard Sherman thinks of Michael Crabtree. There's a bunch of sorry receivers, and I would agree with Crabtree. I think we're gonna take Chapman here. Probably a horrible pick, to be honest. 74, okay. He looked okay. I didn't think he'd be that high up. Um, I guess it's a better pick. We'll go ahead and see you guys at the end of the draft. Look at how he did. So to look at our draft, we did have a lot more picks this time because we did make that trade from 3 to 16. We drafted Sam Harper at pick 16, and I did like Tito Vallejo. I forgot how I pronounced it the first time, and I definitely did it right. We're gonna call him Tito because that's what his name is. Um, we seen him in the first round, but we took Harper, and then we made sure that we can get him in the second. I thought he's gonna be a lot better. He is the same overall, but doesn't have hidden, so that's unfortunate. We missed here on Charles, but the left guard was a hit at 74, being the highest in our class. Hemsley, sorry, we know is just a good athlete. He's a backup. That's what we drafted him for. We took the two receivers here, the 71 overall. I don't believe I showed you guys that. Oh no, I did. I did show you guys that. Chapman was a 71, and then I let the CPU do the rest. They just drafted some backups. Um, so let's go ahead and see what this roster looks like. into year 4, here is our offense. Our offensive line honestly looks pretty solid. This is a lot better than what you'll see in NFL teams. Um, Unfortunately, we cannot find our quarterback a better receiver 2 option. So Whitting's is gonna have to carry with along with Cardi and Brooks. Defensively, um, I think we did a lot better. Oh, Walter actually went up, which is pretty nice. I think we did a lot better just rounding out this defense and just kind of giving these guys a shot. We're gonna bring Harper all the way up here, um, to Mike linebacker, and He's gonna play the Mike because we know he is hidden. I don't believe it should change his overall too crazy. And we'll have Tito as the backup. I think those guys are gonna be great, and they actually might even develop good. Um, we're gonna do this rebuild for 5 years, so it's this year and the next year. We got to show some promise here. This is the time we got to change some stuff. I won't change the offensive playbook because I know that offensive playbooks can be very, very cheesy. But I will change the defense to something that I know just gets decent sacks, which is the Tennessee Titans playbook. I want to try to just get some of these edge rushers going, try to give our secondary a little bit of a shot. Um, yeah, we're a 79 overall. Let's see how we do. For here, we're ideally aiming for 6 wins. We end up 3-14 again, with 2 of our wins being in the last 2 games of the season. That's horrible. It means we went 1-15 through our first 16 games. Bailey is doing really good. Not for his, I guess, surrounding cast. He's doing very good. 3,000 yards pretty low, but 18 touchdowns, 3 picks is a pretty good ratio. Rushing wise, Cardi's almost at that 4 point that we're looking for. Back under 1,000 yards with 3 touchdowns. Whitting, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. We had to find this guy some help. Chapman, our rookie, 551, 2 touchdowns, isn't going to cut it. Para, 7 touchdowns, pretty good. Brooks took a step down, unfortunately. Blocking, actually amazing. And let me say, these are actually very good numbers for any offensive line in Madden. You will actually typically not get this good of numbers. You would probably replace Hampton because 9 sacks from center is ridiculous. But these are very, very, very low numbers. Defensively, I see some high sacks here. 14.5 from our D tackle Callahan. Crazy numbers. Big B finally taking that step. One of the first guys we drafted. 10 sacks. Bentley had a bad season last year. We were hoping he'd win rookie. Had a bad season this year. 4 sacks from Dunbar and Tito. Actually ended up with 2 sacks. It's kind of funny. Tackle leaders. It was Tito and where's our Ryan Harper? Did he not play? Oh man, I messed up bad right there. Tito actually could have had a chance here to win. These are pretty solid numbers. You can win a rookie of the year. I definitely messed up though with Tito. That's unfortunate. Or sorry, with Ryan Harper, man. Dang it. He definitely isn't starting. Let's go see before we go ahead and check out their awards because I think Harper probably had a really good shot there of winning that. No, he is starting. I guess Tito might have just progressed better, which Tito also, like I said, is progressing really good. 79 overall compared to Harper being at a 75, boost up to an 80, by the way. Let's go ahead and check out these awards now and see did we win anything. So we move to the NFC Offensive Rookie of the Year. We have 2 guys coming here, Chapman and Hemsley coming 4 and 5. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Tito wins it. That's great. And Harper was all the way down here, unfortunately. Probably played more snaps. I think he would have won it over Tito, but hey, somebody won it, and that's all that matters. We do have, just so you guys can see, we have the 32nd offense, and oh wow, we actually have a really good defense. We got to step up this offense, so we're gonna go probably offensive heavy in this draft. Also, because this is our 4th year, we're probably gonna have to accept uh a lot of 5th year options, and if we do bad in this 5th year, I'll extend it to 7 years for this rebuild. So let's see who we have to resign, and then we'll get to the draft, and then we'll talk about that later. Our guys are on the last years of their contract. So we're gonna accept the option for obviously for Todd Callahan, DeJounte Bailey does not want to come back. He wants 33 million a year. I'm gonna give him a way better contract than that. We're gonna give him a 5 year. We're gonna get him up to 42, just minimum. I don't want to have to franchise tag him, which we don't have to, which is great. Our running back Cam Cardi, running backs tend to be cheap. He only wants 8 million. I'm gonna give him 10. Just make sure he stays. You don't want to have to franchise tag any of these guys because the prices are just gonna be astronomical. Big B here, he only wants 10 million a year. I'll give him 12. We want him to play better, and unfortunately, he wants to go to free agency. Do I want to franchise tag him? 33 million. I don't want to franchise tag him anyway at all, but we have a lot of room. So if I have to, I will, because I think it's pretty important we keep him. These are just kind of all of our backups. I'm gonna go ahead and sign all these guys, and then I'm gonna get back to you guys with the franchise tag, see if we'll do it or not. One of our players told me that I'm a loser and I'm the worst coach ever, so we're gonna lose 2 of our starting cornerbacks, which is horrible. We're gonna franchise tag Big B because we just have a lot of money sitting around, and because we just lost defense, that's all we're gonna draft. And it kind of sucks too because our offense is really bad. But I want to make sure that this defense is pretty good, and we're probably looking at a 7-year rebuild here. 3-14 last year. Are we going to end up with the 3rd pick again, or could we end up at number 1? Just to look at the roster, see what we lost. Offense looks identical. Defense, though, corners are going to look really bad, which they do. Callahan bumps up to Superstar X Factor. We just need corners on defense, honestly. And, yeah, that's really actually it. We just need corners on defense and just try to find this offense. Just give the guys some weapons here. So let's see what pick we end up with. Number 1, obviously, we want. Might not happen. We do end up around 1, pick 1. That's amazing. And what better here? We got 2 receivers to choose from and a corner. We're going to start probably with a corner because we need it the most. I think I'm probably just going to take the guy regardless. Elite speed, elite acceleration, elite change of direction. He runs a 4.34. Has A man, B zone, B tackling, A catching, A awareness. I'm not even going to look at the other 2 guys. This guy's the best player in the class, and quite frankly, we do not even have a corner, so we need him. And of course, he is number 1 true talent, 95 speed, 95 change of direction, 94 acceleration. Great pick. Unfortunately, those 2 receivers will not fall to us, but the good thing is that tells me this might be a stacked receiver This might be a stacked receiver class, so we might actually have a shot here at pick 33 to get a receiver. Cornerback isn't out of the picture, again, because we do need another one. But, as I said, we do have 2 receivers here to look at. Actually, 4. Let me go ahead and just sort it by receiver. We have these 4 guys to look through. 6'3". These guys are all big. Bruce Atkins, you're 5'8". I'm just not even going to look at you. Between all of these guys, I think I do like Hennings the best. 6'5", elite jumping. How's his route running? He's a B release, D route. He's a D for deep, but he's an A short, A catch, and C medium. This is usable, and he actually has a lot of chances to be A. This could be a good pick. It could be a bad pick. It could be a good pick. We're taking a shot here. 32. And he does have hidden. Listen, I know it might not seem like the best pick in the world, but we have not been able to find a target for our quarterback. And I think Isaiah Hennings is going to be a great option to pair along our star receiver 1 here. For number 2, we could go receiver again or corner. I think ideally, just because we're in the 2nd, I want to try to get another corner because this guy will be starting on our team. And maybe Kennedy could bump down a corner here if he's good enough. He has Z. I can already see C zone and C man. Does have B tackling, B hit power. He's 6 foot, elite jumping, solid change of direction. If I do not like a corner, I think Aiden Kennedy might be our cornerback here. There's only 1 round to 2, 3 corner. He has B zone and C man, and I think he looks worse. I think we're gonna take the safety here, and we're gonna bump him down a corner, unless a receiver. Oh wait, I was gonna say unless there's a receiver, but we don't have a tight end here, and we have one of the worst offenses in the league. And A pass block, A spec, B run block power. This guy does everything. How I almost missed this, I don't know how. He probably has hidden. That's probably why or sorry, normal. It's probably why he fell. He doesn't. Wow. What a great steal. Let's go see if Henning's still there with this pick because it's very possible. And we got two people that are gonna be game changers here. Kennedy, sorry, that's what his name was. We're gonna go ahead and take him. I don't expect him to be the greatest, but he's just gonna be better than what we have at cornerback too. He's ranked 31, and he is hidden. Wow, that's a great pick. I think we're gonna do way better. I think might be a 7 to 8 win team, and that gets us just anywhat closer to the playoffs. I couldn't help to notice it says 2027 NFL draft there at the top when I think we're in 2031 now. So that's a little funny. Did our scouts find anything for us? Oh wow, another tight end. I don't believe I need two, but um, a blocking tight end. You know what? We'll take him. He's a great blocker. It's probably stupid, but if you guys don't know, blocking tight ends actually typically have a very high chance to be X factor. If he's a better overall than the previous guy, I might start him. Actually, probably not, because that guy's like strictly a blocker. His stats look like horrible besides that, but I think he's gonna be a superstar X factor, so we might be able to trade him for some picks and just kind of use the value. Because now we have three tight ends, which we just definitely don't need, and it kind of sucks because our tight end has been here with us. That's our guy, but yeah, he's gonna have to go. And I think the last pick I'm gonna show you guys here, we're gonna try to take a corner out of Biddle or Robertson here, and just get us a third cornerback just to be safe. Or actually, no, this would be a fourth corner because we lost the. No, no, we definitely no, we need a third. Um, I don't like either of these guys. See if our scouts did anything. They didn't. I'm just gonna take the best overall defender here that I see, and I think that's gonna be Jonathan Robertson. This is gonna probably be a very bad pick. 165. We drafted him at 129, and he has normal dev. We're gonna go ahead and send the end of the draft. We're gonna see how we did, but I think we did very, very good in this draft. I think this is the draft that's gonna make us a way better team. And wow, that cornerback that we drafted first overall was him, and that was a good decision. I mean, obviously we're gonna take him regardless. Isaiah Henning 75 overall is really good as well. The blocking tight end is a higher overall than Chavez, but I think Chavez is a more like usable tight end. He does have really bad route running actually. So depending on how bad Guerrero's is, I think we might play him over. Which his is like really bad. So I lied. We're not gonna be doing that. Um, we drafted Kennedy here. Great. Um, great free safety. What does he look like at corner though? Because not everybody can move. But free safeties typically are going to be your nickel guys. Those guys that can play hybrid. At cornerback, he is a six. Oh, sorry. At corner, he is a 72 overall. He drops three. I'm fine with that. And sorry. The AI picked a 73 overall halfback and a 65 overall D tackle. This team looks a lot better now. Let's go ahead and check out this roster, and we might have a chance for the playoffs. Fourth year of the rebuild. We're an 83 overall. This is our offense. I think going from the 32nd offense, I think this is going to be a lot better. I think Bailey's going to have a lot better opportunities here to score. We got him Hennings here, and we also Chapman's been playing pretty solid defensively. This is what we were worried about, but I think we drafted two corners that will help us out, especially Gibbons. Third corner was definitely a target that we didn't get. So hopefully these guys don't plan on running a lot of nickel, which they shouldn't because we're running a 4-3 here. But I mean this team looks solid. You can't be mad at this team. This looks like a very good team. Bailey's been playing exceptional, and I hope I gave him a new tight end receiving threat, two of them actually. This team should be really good. Let's go ahead and check it out. I think this is a 7 to 8 win team. Maybe they make playoffs and surprise everybody, but I'm gonna take them at 7 to 8 wins. Will we be disappointed or will we be excited? We go 5-12. If you can't tell by the tone of my voice, we're definitely disappointed. But I think the stats are gonna be a lot better. We have the 30th offense, so that's a little bit better. We're doing a little bit better there. We're not the 32nd, and wow, we take a big drop off there on defense, unfortunately. DeJounte Bailey throws for 3,500 yards, 25 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Um, he's moving up. He's getting better. We'd like to see that. Cardi is getting worse. which isn't good. Hopefully, we don't have to look for a replacement. 843 yards, 3.6 and 6 touchdowns. Whitting, we already know this guy is our stud. 1,000 yards and 13 touchdowns. That's amazing. This is the stat line you want to see right here. This is great. Chapman, 905, 4 touchdowns, pretty good. Hennings would want to have played a little bit better, 713 for 3 touchdowns, and then Chavez, our rookie, has almost 500 for 3 touchdowns, and we obviously did not let Guerrero play. Blocking, Stout, our number 1 overall pick, 14 sacks isn't great, but the rest of the offensive line played amazing. Defensively, sack numbers, Callahan still being the guy he is. Big B, the guy we signed for 33 million a year with 9.5, definitely wasn't worth it, but we had the money. Cam Bentley here with 5.5. We got to get some better sack numbers. Tackle for losses numbers are good, and interceptions. Max Walter, our safety, with 2. Givens, the superstar X Factor corner, I'm gonna guess, has 2 interceptions there. Tito, the guy that was supposed to be the backup ended up taking Ryan Harper's job with 143 tackles, 2.5 sacks, and an interception. And then Josh Freeman, a little outsider here with 1 sack, 73 tackles, and a pick. Let's go ahead and check out the awards now. Wow, a Giants quarterback winning. I'm guessing a quarterback is winning MVP. Also, shout out the Jets. NFC here, don't think we're going to win any of these players. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we placed 3rd with Isaiah Hennings. Maybe a little bit better of a season there. We'd see it. Chavez placed 5th. And Mayweather placed 10th. Now, I think we could win Defensive Rookie of the Year, which we don't. Givens places 4th. Unfortunate. Aiden Kennedy places 7th, and I don't believe we're going to place anywhere else here. But I was hoping for a way better season, guys. I thought we were going to do a lot better here. Let's check out the developments, see if anybody depped up. We drafted 2 X Factor tight ends. That's great to see. I think we're going to trade Guerrero, try to get some draft capital, and try to make a push next season. Hennings is a star, which that was a little bit better. Obviously, Givens is going to be superstar X Factor. Kennedy is a star. And Tito, man, developed really good. Harper's starting to get up there now. Big B, unfortunately, might be gone after this season. He's probably going to ask me for a lot of money. We're going to have to pay the guys right now and just see what happens. Phil Stout, we're going to accept his option. I think that's it for that. Whitting, we're gonna give this guy the bag, dude. We're gonna give him 26 million a year. Hopefully he accepts it because I don't want to have to franchise tag anybody. Of course he doesn't want to sign. Why would he want to play for this horrible Saints team? Am I right? Big B, I'm telling you right now, buddy. You don't want to sign. You will not touch this roster because I'm not franchise tagging you because we need Whitting. Great, he stays. We're gonna overpay everybody because like these guys are homegrown. You know what I mean? George Chavez here, very interested. Hopefully with 10.7 he'll take it. Great to see. We love guys that want to play for this team. You know, that's usually what we should probably target. Cameron Dunbar hasn't played amazing. He's really cheap. He's only 6 million. I'll give him 7 if he doesn't want to come back. He does, so it's fine. I was gonna let him walk if he didn't. Backups here. Definitely need the center because this guy isn't a backup. We'll give him 5 million. He might not want to be here with us though. He does. That's great to see. A 74 overall receiver in any other universe is horrible, but this guy is like our 3rd or our 4th. We'll give him a little bit of a bag. I think we let all these guys walk. This guy shouldn't be playing. I'm gonna let him go. He shouldn't be on the roster. All these guys are gone, and then we're gonna franchise tag $47 million. That's a lot of money, Whitting, but you're worth it. You're definitely worth it. For the draft, this is going to be our lineup, and I actually forgot. We're gonna see if we can get a trade value there for Guerrero, maybe a 1st round pick. You know, Superstar X Factor, he's gonna go explode somewhere. So let's see. Can we get good value? We have Brooks on the roster, so you know it's definitely he's facing backwards. I'm not not quite sure why. I don't like. Whoa, who was the X Factor? I would take it in any other scenario. The only issue is I want to draft everybody that we have. I think we're gonna go ahead here and try to trade with the Panthers because they have a lot of money. So I'm gonna assume that they're pretty down bad. I'm not gonna think this offer is gonna get accepted. I just wanted to see what it would do. This is the trade we're going to be sending over to the Panthers. We're going to be sending Guerrero a third, a fourth, and a fifth for a second and a third. Pick swaps for a higher pick for the third. And then we're just throwing in the other two picks. It might be an overpay on our part, but we don't need Guerrero. And we have a backup 76 overall. So, in my opinion, I think it's a great trade just to go ahead and move up 10 spots in the draft for a guy that will never play on our team. I'm pretty happy with that. Winning 5 games this year puts us at pick 2, which is actually pretty surprising. In the top fives here, first we always gotta check what did the scouts do for us. Tight ends. Probably should change my scouts. Forgot to do that. Um, a dominant edge rusher would be amazing. Actually, this would be spectacular. We're gonna go ahead and let the Titans make their pick just to take a guy off the board because there's 3 of them. So they're gonna go ahead and pick Connor Schrafer. I believe that's how you say his name. So we're down to these 2 guys here. Between the 2 guys, it's Donald Smith and Khalil Howard. They're not scouted very much at all, so we're gonna have to make some blind guesses here. Khalil Howard is a 6'1", 260 speed rusher out of FAU. He's elite change of direction, great speed. And I always forget the development after I say he's a speed rusher. He has A finesse moves, which is good. C power moves, which we wish to be good higher. A awareness and B tackling. B pursuit, possibly, and A impact blocking. Donald Smith, speed rusher, 6'2", 267 out of Texas. He's a decent athlete. Has A finesse, D block shedding, which isn't very good. B pursuit, B stamina, C tackling. Stats don't really matter. I think I like Howard a little bit better here. And I think that's gonna be our pick. Might be a mistake, might not. He's ranked number. I got scared for a second. He's ranked number 6. We draft him at number 2. They say he will need to hit the weight room, which, you know what? That's all right, man. You don't listen to the critics, all right? You're here to play Saints football. He's gonna be a great pickup for us for the struggle at edge that we've had. So that's great. I don't mind a third corner here or a center. Our center's been playing like really bad, so that might be a good pickup. Also, our receiver wouldn't be out of play either, because our receivers aren't good. Besides, I mean, they're okay. Like they're mediocre, but I feel like I could do a little bit better. Also, running back, I do like a running back, but he hasn't eclipsed 4 yards, so I need someone better if we can get that. This guy's elite strength and elite jumping, and also runs a 4.42, which is pretty fast. His A pass block, A trucking, A break tackle, A ball carrier vision. Terrence Wall is a power back. We're gonna take him out of TCU. I think he's a first round talent. Excuse me there. He's ranked 40 overall. He's definitely hidden talent. Oh wow, okay. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Please don't listen to me. Pick 23 here in the second round. We're gonna be going for I think corner. I think corner. I think we have a bigger hole at corner than center. We're gonna check both positions to make sure I don't miss anybody. Wow, center's really bad. Although Nick Portillo does not look bad. We're gonna take him with wow, he actually looks phenomenal. We're gonna take him with the next pick. For sure. For cornerbacks, Devontae Blackburn. Wow, what an elite name. Too bad he's not elite at doing his job. He is zone and D man. He's a great tackler though, but this is just not. This is not your ideal guy. Wow, man, these corners are horrible. I'm not a fan of Blackburn because his coverages are horrible, but he's a great everything else. Like he plays like a better safety. He's gonna be very high ranked, like bad. But I think all right, no, he doesn't. I was gonna say maybe he has hidden development, and we can just we can get away with it. It's fine. It's better than our current third corner. Like I can promise you that. Like our current third corner is absolutely horrible. Right here with the 23rd pick in the third round, we're gonna take that center. That center looks like he's gonna be a first round talent, and I think maybe even if I had to guess, I'm gonna say let's look at his stats. He's A pass block, B lead block, B run block, A pass block power, A awareness. I think I'm gonna guess 44. That's gonna be my pick here. He's supposed to be an undrafted free agent. We're taking him pretty high, but like I said, I'm pretty confident in his talent. I said 44. He was drafted at 48. Sorry, talent's 48. We drafted him at 87. Great pick. We're gonna go all the way to the 6th round. Wow, I forgot I traded all my picks away. with the second pick in the sixth round, I don't think we're really targeting a position anymore. Wow, it looks like the Titans actually just drafted a steal, Trent Steely. Wow, that's funny. Looks pretty solid. I think I'm just gonna take a receiver. I don't think it's gonna be this receiver. This guy's horrible. Um, I wanna find a weapon for our quarterback. You know, we tried already and didn't find anything. Actually, everybody sucks so bad in this draft. I think I'm just gonna let it. I think I'm gonna let the CPU do it. Maybe if there's a talent here, which there isn't. Um, yeah, I'm gonna let the CPU do this. Our draft recap here. We drafted a 79 overall Khalil Howard with the second pick. What a great pick. I think I picked the better of the edge rushers. Terrence Wall was pretty solid, but didn't have hidden development. Unfortunately, Nick Portillo was a pretty good pickup when I seen him. That's great. Missed on Blackburn, very bad. Um, CPU took Overton and a quarterback. I don't know why they're taking quarterbacks. We have a generational one. Um, the other edge rusher was a 73, and the other was a 73. So looking at them, made a great choice. I believe it was between Gafford, right? Or no, Donald. No, it was Donald Smith. Yeah. I was very uncertain about these guys. Obviously very far off from Schaefer. Um, but Schaefer wasn't even the best player in the class. Terrence Marion, strong safety out of Virginia, was the best player here with Percy Durham, and another guy we possibly could have got was Marcus Hunt. I'm pretty happy though with this draft. I feel like we filled those positions that we needed. Um, just filled the last holes that we had to try to make a playoff push here. I think this roster has it. I think these guys can get the job done from a 0 overall team to now an 84 overall team. I think this team has no holes. This team has to get it done. This team is talented enough to be in the playoffs. Maybe we don't go far enough. We have one more year after this year. It has to get done. We got to do it. Our fifth year, I believe, we went 6-11. You know, if we win these two games against the Panthers and the Buccaneers, maybe we have a chance. Let's see. Uh, yeah, we would. Wow, actually, the whole NFC was horrible. So Atlanta and Tampa both made it. So yeah, we actually needed to win those two games. Let's go ahead and check out the stats here. Bailey, 3,300 yards, 25 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. He's kind of putting up the same stats every year. Cardi, once again, just below 4. Just below 1,000 and 6 touchdowns. Receiving winnings, putting up the same stats he's been putting up. This is almost looks identical to every year that they're kind of doing. Blocking looks almost just about the same. Defensively, this is where I want to see a little bit difference. Cam Bentley here is our sack leader for the year, 11.5. Todd Callahan with 9.5. Big B with 7. And our stud edge rusher didn't play football for us. And I'm pretty sure, pretty confident that that's definitely on me. So I messed that up. That's not good. Interceptions, Chavez with 3, Walter with 2, Harper with 1, and Trey with 1. Awards, doubt we want anything because I sat our best rookie. Uh, yep. Terrence Wall here at number 7 for offensive and defensive, not a single soul. That's very, very, very unfortunate. Let's see where he's buried in the depth chart that I messed this up and didn't play him. He was behind Bentley, which okay. Granted, Bentley played very good. I'm probably gonna play him over Big B. So we're gonna fix that right now. And Big B's probably gonna be gone because I believe we signed Big B to a 1 year. So maybe Khalil learned from the guys, and now he's gonna go and have the greatest season of his life after Big B leaves, and we're gonna be great. Oh wow, I actually did a horrible job, guys. I didn't even start our center. This was bad. I drafted good guys just to not do my job. Um, you guys can definitely drop a dislike for that one. That's horrible. Let's go ahead and look into our re-signings. So you know about Todd Callahan. We're gonna give this guy the bag. 30 million for a tackle is quite extreme, but he's gonna take the bag, and very well deserves it. Whitting, we had a franchise tag him. He didn't want to sign. Still doesn't want to sign. I'm gonna give him the very low risk. 6 year is a little crazy. We'll give him 32 million. He'll take it. It's a big overpay. Um, but I think it was necessary. And now we have to split 106 million between some pretty solid players here. Walter actually cheaper than I would have thought. We're gonna give him 14 here. He takes the deal. That's great. Now I'm not as worried. Um, our lineman been blocking very well, and to sign him back for 7 million, is phenomenal. Cannot complain about that at all. Ryan Harper, we're gonna accept his 5th year option. He's been playing good enough to go ahead and get that done. Right guard Eli Cameron, definitely gonna bring back. We have the linemen that we don't want to draft more linemen. I think the guys are actually doing a very well, like very good job. If you guys do know how Madden works, these guys are actually doing very well, like compared to normal offensive lines in Madden. So we're gonna keep everybody there. D tackles, we're gonna keep all these guys. If it's cheap, we'll keep the depth. I don't even know if he signed. He did. Cam Bentley, he's gone. We drafted an edge rusher. He's gone. Um, I'm gonna let. I'll keep Brooks. If he takes that deal, we'll give it to him. We're gonna let Bentley run. We're gonna let. Oh, I think Brooks our other superstar tackle and he left. No, he wasn't. Okay, I got worried for a second. Oh, and Howard. Okay. Oh wait, no. Bentley was the good one. Bigby sucks. Oh, okay. So I think. All right, yeah. So Howard, I wish we started because he's a superstar X Factor. Do I do I take this? How much does Bentley want? I'll give him 11. If he doesn't take it, all right, we have to let him walk. I can't give money to everybody. We'll let him walk. Everybody else, uh, I hmm. I think we'll let all these guys walk, and I think I'll be able to find. I think I'll be pretty confident finding players in the draft to replace these guys. Going into the draft, we're at 86 overall, 88 offense, 84 defense. The offense looks spectacular. I mean, once again, we're looking for a receiver. Um, the offensive line is great. These guys are protecting him well, and then the defense looks really good. We have Howard playing now. Unfortunately, he didn't play last season because I'm a goofball and didn't realize it. Um, but yeah, this front seven looks amazing, and our corners are 1 and 2. Kennedy probably is no Kennedy's no nothing to Gibbons, but our safeties can sit there and help. Which actually, I'm surprised the safeties have developed this well because these guys, besides Walter, actually no, Walter was a star too, I believe, and he debbed up. These two guys were not supposed to be this well. Actually, nobody on this roster was supposed to be this good. So everybody developing on how they did is phenomenal. But let's go ahead and head into the draft. Going 6 and 11 lands us at pick 5. Here we're looking for a generational player, best player available. Possibly another edge rusher because I'm not a fan of Big B, and we do have a top 5 quarterback there. I'm not interested in talent wise, bunch of round one guys, and a very heavy running back class. We're gonna take a look at Ronnie Kane here though. He's 6'3" power rusher, 273. Elite strength, elite acceleration. He has A power moves, which is good. D finesse, so he's not a two-way. A tackling, A impact. He's a strong guy. Um, I think Ronnie Kane here is gonna be our pick. His block shooting is a little low. I think he's probably gonna be around 15 true value. He could be a lot higher than that. 36. He is hidden. That's all we care about. I think Ronnie Kane's a good pickup and to replace Big B because granted Big B hasn't played good and we let our other linebacker edge rusher, sorry, go because of the fact that we were gonna replace Big B, but then Big B was under contract and he wasn't. So we gave the guy a team friendly deal. He didn't want to take it. It's fine. We let him walk and we draft Bane or Rain. I can't remember his name already. Sorry, I have dementia. We draft him at 5 and he's gonna be the replacement. Pick 5 here. I think we're going for the same thing. We're gonna look for a receiver or a corner. Just try to fill in those last little holes. We're gonna take Skylar Fulton here. I'm not even gonna look at the other guys. I want to try to find this guy a weapon. He's ranked 85. We drafted him at 37. That's a horrible pick. As long as he's hidden, which he's not, it would have been a good pick. Man, we have struggled to give our quarterback, our generational quarterback, we've struggled to give him talent around him. Not let me not say talent, but we've struggled to give him weapons at receiver. He's a great running back, he has a great tight end, and he has one great receiver, a decent receiver, but then after that it's just a massive cliff fall off. Um and the defense, I mean, has been heavenly to him. He's played pretty good under his circumstances, so I can't really be mad at it. Um he's trying his best. We'll say that he's trying his best. For corner here, we're looking for a guy that can do their job, which isn't anybody apparently. None of these guys know how to play defense. It's phenomenal. It's not phenomenal actually. I can't think of the word of like what I'd want. But what I'm looking for in a corner is can they play zone and can they play man? A lot of these guys can't have like I'm looking for like a BB because you're not really gonna find like a BA or an AA or a B. Like I'm looking for a BBBC. Whoa. Forget what I said. I don't like any of these guys. This guy's a lot of A to C's, but I think it's in the wrong spots. I mean, he's a great athlete, elite agility, elite jumping, solid change of direction. He's A catching. You probably go play receiver, buddy. He's horrible tackling, horrible zone, horrible man. What type of? He's a man-to-man corner, so I guess it's not horrible. He's an athlete. You know what? We're gonna draft him because he's a possible chance to be our kick returner. He's a great athlete. We'll see. He's probably a very bad pick. Oh my goodness. Um. Yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the draft. Looking at our draft recap, and this might be the worst draft we've had the whole entire time. Kane was pretty solid. Fullerton was a miss. Wilcox was horrible. Sorry, Wilcox was horrible. Quan Colbert, the CPU just loves to draft quarterbacks when we already have one. Um, did we miss on our pick? We drafted Kane. Who was the next edge rusher? 81 overall. No. And then 78. Wow, we did bad on this one, guys. We missed 76. Yeah, wow. Kane was a what? 75? Yeah, 75. So we missed right there. I mean, not as bad as the Bears. The Bears did horrible. Best player in this class was an 85 overall strong safety. Philip Schaub and Shaquem Jones we could have drafted, which would have been nice actually to go get another corner. I think I really just wanted to get a another edge rusher just to replace Big B because I'm not a fan of him. Our year 5 or year 6, I'm not sure yet at this point. We have this year and then one more. We're an 86 overall, 88 offense, 84 defense. The offense here, they look pretty all right. You know, they're solid in every aspect. They have a few star players. Defensively, we look great. I think this is gonna be our best performing year for defense. I expect a lot of sacks, and I don't know. This if we don't make the playoffs, I'm scared because we have one more year after this, and this is kind of we need to be able to make the playoffs this year. So let's go ahead and I'll see y'all at the end of the season. How did we do? We made the playoffs at 11-6. In our second to last year, we have a chance. We're going to be facing the 9-8 Arizona Cardinals. Before we get there, let's go ahead and check out these stats, man. Let's see how these guys did. Bailey, 4,000 passing yards, 36 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. This is what we wanted to see from our quarterback. The guy's been struggling. Not struggling. He's played good, just not what we wanted. And what I mean by that, his picks have been low, his touchdowns have been solid. If we look here, he's played solid. His yards have been very low compared to a lot of quarterbacks, but his completion percentage is very high this year compared to all the other years. This is a good year. I like to see it. Rushing, Cardi, he found his way. 1,100 yards, 4.7 per carry, and 9 touchdowns. This is what we wanted from Cardi when we drafted him, and we finally see it, and he put it together, and now we have a good season. Receiving, winning, 1,500 yards, 17 touchdowns. Insane. I mean, this I wouldn't have expected this from him. Chapman to follow, 831 with 8 touchdowns. Chavez, the tight end, finally finding himself with 592 yards, 7 touchdowns. Hennings probably want a little bit better of a performance from a receiver 3, 502 yards, 2 touchdowns. Blocking, guys did phenomenal. And this is right, one of our linemen didn't let up a sack. I'm not sure who it was. This guy plays right tackle. Our right guard, I believe. I think Eli Cameron's our right guard. Did not let up a single sack. Eli Cameron, he might win Best Offensive Player of the Year or Offensive Lineman of the Year. Defensively, Todd Callahan with 13 and a half. Big B. I'm pretty sure I made sure I started Kane over him. Somehow he ended up back over, but he played good, so we can't complain. Khalil Howard, our superstar X Factor rookie from last year that we accidentally sat on the bench, comes in and gets 8.5. Tito with 3.5 sacks. It's been phenomenal. Also, Callahan with 17 and tackle for losses is amazing. Two picks for Max Walter, one for Ryan Harper, Aiden Kennedy, Robertson, Givens, and Chavez. Any touchdowns on defense? Maybe some safeties? I haven't seen one, unfortunately. So we ranked third offense, which is beautiful to see that. And defense, 11th. That's great. You're gonna go to the playoffs when you have good numbers like that as a team. Also, one of the challenges I want to try to get, obviously winning the Super Bowl, but winning MVP, and Bailey was fourth, so we actually had a chance here, and we almost won Coach of the Year too. For Offensive Player of the Year, Whitting places second behind Jared Callaway. Unfortunately, that would have been great. Defensive Player of the Year. Wow, Callahan places behind Jalen Carter. So we placed behind on both. That's really unfortunate. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we do not have anyone in the top 10. And Defensive Rookie of the Year, we have Ronnie Kane. I'm confusing with Ruben Bain. Ronnie Kane placed at 8. I think he probably wins this if we played him the whole year, which was what he was supposed to do. And I believe we might win best lineman. Shante wins best quarterback in the NFC. Yep, Eli does win best offensive lineman, deserving. 0 sacks in a whole year. That's phenomenal. You can't teach that. That's talent right there. Let's check out the guys, see what overalls, see if anything. Oh, actually, nothing's gonna boost until after. But this is what the guys looking like going into the playoffs here. And defensively, any upgrades? Kane is a superstar, which, oh, you know what it is? I put him there, but he probably, yeah, right here. I'm gonna play Kane. If this fucks me up, so be it, and that's just my fault. But I should have had that. I should have had that set already. Um, this is the defense. We know this defense is good. We know they can wreak havoc. We have 3 superstar X Factors for a reason. Um, and the best part is here too now is we can go ahead and actually watch our team play, which is that's gonna be the greatest part. We haven't been able to do this the whole entire time. We're 5 games in, so let's go ahead and I'll meet y'all in the game. But we're just gonna go ahead and see what these guys can do. Can the Saints win their first playoff game in 5 years of our 5th year, sorry, of our rebuild? It's 7-10 at halftime. Cards are now up. Saints are driving down 14-13. 16 Saints are up. It's not far enough yet. Let's see here. We'll see. We'll see if this is a game-winning drive. We'll see what happens. He's dropping back to pass on 3rd and 7. Hits a man over the middle, and it's not there. They do have 3 timeouts here, though, so I believe they're probably going to go ahead and they're going to punt this ball. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. Hopefully these guys can get a stop, and we can see a game-winning drive, possibly. Take it just slow, just see what plays they go. 3rd and 2. They get a first down. They cannot hold them, and that's going to be the game, I believe. Yeah. So, unfortunately, in the first playoff game that we do, we fall to the Cardinals 16-17. Bailey doesn't throw a touchdown and only throws a pick. That's really unfortunate. Why did we struggle? Wow, we got sacked. We got sacked 5 times. That's not good. Givens gave us a pick. Man, that sucks. I was really hoping we could have done a little bit better there, and our second to last year hopefully gave us a little bit better of a push. But we have one more year, and I think that's all we need. I think that's what we need to get past this hump of not winning. I think we genuinely have a chance. The team's gonna be a lot better. Everyone's gonna have a lot better of depth traits, and we're gonna go ahead and move on to re-signings and see what happens. Deep into the rebuild when Justin Jefferson's retiring and Breece Hall's cut. Oh wow. Okay. Contract negotiations, we have 109 million, and we have some people to re-sign. I'm quite scared actually. Givens, luckily, he's on a fifth year option. It's not going to matter towards our cap. Our tackle here actually is very cheap. You're usually gonna have to pay these guys a lot of money. We'll give them 13 million. Tito, man, what a great come up story. This guy wasn't even supposed to start, and he came in and started, played amazing. So actually, you know what? We're gonna overpay probably everybody here because it is our last year. We're going in. You know what I mean? We're gonna go all in. Wow, they don't want to pay. They don't want to pay anybody. You guys might be wondering why I'm overpaying. I just don't want to have to accidentally franchise tag somebody. It's horrible. Big B, you can go. Hodge, we'll keep Hodge. He okay. Well, Hodge has different plans. Hey, listen, Hodge. When we go win a Super Bowl, buddy, you're gonna be livid, and we're gonna and Webster's gonna be the MVP, our third D tackle. Yeah, you're done, bud. See you later. Um, Chapman, man, I really wish we had just a third receiver to bring for this guy here, Bailey. All right, let's go to the draft. We got one more draft, and hopefully we can win a Super Bowl. Team pre-draft. These guys are motivated, man. They're all boosting up. We have a 90 overall team, 91 offense, 89 defense. We have to win the Super Bowl this year. We have to win the MVP. We have to win the Super Bowl because that's our challenges. That's our goal, and this is the last year to do it. Um, Drafting wise, I don't see anything that we need. Defensively, we need a third corner, possibly a backup D tackle, but like besides that, I mean, what much better can we really get here? I really don't know. Maybe a kicker and punter. Let's see what we got. Oh, we actually do need a kicker and punter. All right, so yeah, we'll draft them in the later rounds. Let's see what pick we end up with. With pick 22, oh, and they actually have it updated now to 33 draft. We're going for corner or receiver, and I think we're gonna be going for receiver here, or sorry, corner. I value a third corner probably more, but apparently they're not very good. So I guess we're gonna be looking at someone here. Roman Harrison, a 5'9" deep threat. Is he a good athlete? He is. Elite acceleration, elite agility, and great speed. I don't know why it says great speed. The guy ran a 4.36 and a 4.34. He's an A deep route, B kick return, B catch in traffic, B release, C catching, A possibly A spec catch, A to C carrying, A to C run block for a short guy, which is actually kind of intriguing. We're gonna take him. I think this guy is gonna be, yep, number 10. I think this is I think we finally got a true third receiver. I'm excited. I think this is gonna be the time. And it's a little cheesy, but I might switch to the Bengals playbook. I don't want to do it because honestly, we're playing phenomenal. I just feel like we're not using our receivers very well. Actually, no. You know what? No. If you have success with a playbook, I wouldn't want to change it. So we're gonna leave it. Dylan Bennett here is slot cornerback. Sorry, 6'2", elite agility, speed 4.5 is pretty bad. C man, D zone. Yeah, no, we're not gonna be doing that. Ciante LeBlanc. Is this what's his name? Cravon LeBlanc, I believe his name is. Is this his son? Did we get that far in the rebuild? He is B zone, D man, B catching, B tackling. We'll take a shot on him. I think he's gonna be. Oh my goodness, man. I think we used all of our luck. I think we used all of our luck in the earlier rounds or the earlier drafts in this video. I think that's what happened. We're gonna take another shot on a corner though, just blindly. Not very blind, but somewhat blind. I think I like Nick Leslie here. 5. Yeah, we'll take a shot on him. If it's bad, it's bad. And then yeah, it's horrible. Okay. And then we're just gonna take a shot right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and draft a kicker and a punter, and I'll see you guys at the end of the draft. Looking at our draft recap, Roman Harrison was a hitter at a 78 overall. We missed on the two corners just trying to reach for them. I drafted the kicker and punter as said, and I let the CPU do the rest. For the whole entire draft-wise, ooh, 283s and an 84. These are all positions that we don't need right here, besides Stingley here, which I believe wasn't available to us. I think Goodwell was the first player available to us here, because I think we had 22. Yeah, we did. We have 22. So this was the first, I guess, best pick we could have made. So I think we did very good, especially because we needed a receiver. Apparently, Brendan Kelly uh was better than Harrison, but it's by an overall. I'm not tripping about it. I think we did very, very good. So let's go ahead and look at this final roster for the final year. Year of this zero overall rebuild, we have brought these guys to an 89 overall flat across the board. Offense here led by Bailey, Whitting, the best duo probably in the NFL in this term. Cardi, a great serviceable running back who had a very good season last year and hopefully can repeat said progress because we want to make the playoffs. Chavez, a superstar X Factor tight end that puts up the numbers he's supposed to. Defensively, we got some studs. Callahan, Givens, Walters played pretty good. Um, we need to step up from Howard and Kane here. If these guys want to be able to win a championship, it has to be now. So we need the best out of them. Obviously, I drafted the kicker and punter, like I said, these two guys in case you wanted to see it. Um, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sim here and just gotta pray. Last season on the line, did we make the playoffs? And we do, going 11-6 again. Man, it would have sucked if we didn't make the playoffs. That would have been a bummer. DeJounte Bailey, he's kind of back to his old roots, unfortunately. 3,500 yards, 24 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Cardi does redo what he did last year. A little bit less touchdowns, though, but 1,100 yards, 4 touchdowns is great. Whitting did not have as good as the season as he did last year, but it's kind of hard to redo that. Roman Harrison, our rookie, had 828 yards with 3 touchdowns. Chavez with 583 and 3. And Henning with 578 and 6. Blocking once again, Cameron continues to be one of the best offensive linemen in the league, so that's amazing to see. Defensively, did these guys step up? Callahan, of course, did. John Webster, our backup tackle. Wow, we joked around saying he was going to be pretty good. He was. Howard and Ronnie were quite horrible. Howard had 12 tackle for losses, but Kane, man, we got to do better. Hopefully these guys step up in the playoffs because, like I said, this is the last ride. We have Tito with 3 picks, Max with 2, and Kennedy, McCarron, Gibbons, and Blackburn all with 1. Did we score a touchdown? Oh, we did! Santino Martinez. Wow, look at that. We drafted the kicker and the punter in case you wanted to see the stats. The guy is 93% kicking percentage. Did we return any kicks? Oh, they did. Okay. Oh, wow. Whitting really he's him, man. That guy's great. Did we win any awards? I probably doubt it. We weren't in the race for MVP, unfortunately. We're not in the AFC. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Luther Burden. Donatello Green wins Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Melvin Stevenson. Harrison placed 3rd. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Adonis Wimbley. We don't have a guy there. And then, did we win any awards? Damn, Eli almost had it. He almost had another one. Now here we go, man. The last ride, playoffs. Do we win? This is the biggest moment for this team. The biggest moment for the video. Can we take a ride to the playoffs? Take a ride to the Super Bowl, or do we end the video here? Hopefully we're not first round exits again like we were the Arizona Cardinals. Let's find out. We jump into this game. I think the Saints need to take a commanding first part lead, which they do. And they put up 14-0. San Francisco answers with 3. The Saints almost go down and score. San Francisco gets another field goal. The Saints get the ball. They don't score. Come on. You got to score. 17-6. Fourth quarter, 24-6. 27-6, 27-13. And the Saints are going to take their first... Oh, Kate Scott, please be quiet. The Saints are going to take their first playoff win in this rebuild. Bailey, is he a playoff choker? This is the second time he hasn't thrown a touchdown, but who carried? Wow. Okay, so he had a rushing touchdown. Wall came in for 1 play, got 0 yards, but got a touchdown. Cardi, probably a little bit more. We probably want a little bit more yards, but he did get a touchdown. No receiving touchdowns. Phil Stout, and Josh Espinoza decided that they don't want to block for our quarterback today. Defensively, Webster, Kane, and Harper all get sacks, with Tito getting half, and George Chavez getting a pick. Man, I would have thought we would have had like a defensive touchdown or something. These guys put up great stats. Let's go ahead and move on to the divisional. The divisional round, we're taking on the 10-7 Washington Commanders. These guys, let's see who they got. They got Jaden Daniels, Jared Verse, and Hardinson, which obviously is a drafted player. Let's go ahead and see how this game goes. See that we're in the Saints Stadium. We have home field advantage. This feels nice, man. Who would have thought from a 0 overall team to almost, I think we're probably at a 90 now. Would we be having home field advantage? The Saints did a good job at starting off hot and being the first scorers. We got to replicate that, which we didn't, but we did go down and score, and we're matching, and that's important. Washington goes down, gets 3. The Saints get the ball. They score a touchdown. They go down and they score again. Can Washington tie it? They do, and this is an overtime game. Oh, and I believe the Washington already. Oh, yep, right there. There was a fumble. So the Saints just had to put the ball in the end zone here, and they can score a touchdown. Bailey at the opponent at Washington's 24, 1st and 10. Can he lead this team into the end zone? Puts the man in motion. He drops back. He's looking. He throws. Hits a man for 7 yards. I wish I knew who they were, but I only know a few people's names. 2nd and 3 there from the Commanders' 16-yard line. I mean, this is beautiful. Bearing anything horrible, at worst, they take a field goal, they win the game. So Bailey just has to not choke. Hits a man over the middle, gets a 1st down to Whitting. I believe that is there. The 10-yard line. Have to get a touchdown, no 1st downs from the 10. Does Bailey have ice in his veins? Can he score on the Commanders? He hands it off. No, he takes it himself. And he gets down to the 11-yard line. He loses a yard. Bentley, I believe, which is one of our players, if I'm mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, that is one of our players. It's kind of funny. A little revenge game here. Man, I thought he was going to take off for a touchdown there. Commanding in the 5 wide. He's dropping back. He's looking. He's going to take it himself. He throws. End zone. Oh, and it's in the back of the end zone. Almost knocks out the cameraman. 3rd and goal here. Can he put the ball in the end zone, or will they have to kick a field goal to win the game? Bailey's looking. Quick throw. Oh, and he hits him in. Brings him down to the 6-yard line. I mean, if it couldn't get easier than this. We drafted a kicker. Did we draft him for a reason? They're going to ice a kicker. You have to ice a kicker. The kick is up. It is good. The Saints take this divisional game home, and they're moving on to the conference ship. What a great game there by the Saints. Go ahead and check out the stats. Can these guys make it happen? Bailey, notorious for playoff choking, throws 50 times in this game, throws 2 touchdowns. Cardi didn't put up the best yards, but they also didn't give him the ball that much. Chavez here, the X Factor tight end, takes over this game, 114 yards, winning with the 2 touchdowns. They actually decided to block for our quarterback today. Khalil Howard made sure he said that this game, he's taken over. Todd Callahan also with a sack, no interceptions. We did see the forced fumble from Khalil Howard there. I believe he also recovered it. Oh, there's 2. How do we force 1 fumble? Or oh wait, how do we force 1 fumble over 2 or? I don't know. But we win. We're going to go ahead and move on to the conference ship. We're going to take on the 9-8 Chicago Bears. How they made it here, I don't know. They beat the 2-seed Giants. They beat the 1-seed Lions. And now we're facing them all 5 versus 7 seed. Listen, they might be the 7 seed, but those are not easy teams to beat, man. So this isn't a team that you can take lightly. Luther Burden, Kinnell, and I think it says Reverend. Caleb Williams is in the top 3, which I'm kind of concerned about. Hopefully he's still the quarterback here for the Iceman, still the quarterback here for the Chicago Bears. Let's get into this game. First, Bears get the ball first, which means they get it. The Saints get it at halftime. 10-3 here, 17-3. Wow, 24-3. This is bad. Can the Saints? Oh, the Saints score at half. They have to score now. They're making a chance. Oh, and I think the Bears have knocked our 0 overall hopes away. Man, the 7th seed. I think this might be the first 7th seed to ever make the Super Bowl, let alone win the Super Bowl if they win it. Bailey, playoff choker as we know him. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 29 for 49, 310 yards. Iceman had a great game. I don't know why we're not running the ball. Everyone here averaged 4.5. Why are we not running the ball? I couldn't tell you. Whittings is the only guy that scores a touchdown. Phil Stout. Wow, guys. Oh my God. This might be the most sacks allowed up in a game. If y'all can let me know in the comments, that's 8, or hold on, sorry, 7, 9, 11 sacks in a game. That might be the most I've ever seen. Callahan tried his hardest, man, to keep these guys. Max Walter had one. Let me see the sack numbers on their side. Jason Pryor, which that was at 73 overall that we were making fun of the Bears for drafting. 3 sacks. Montrell Middleton, that's a fire name. 3 sacks. Jimmy Serrano or Serrano, with 2. Calhoun with 1.5. Shamar Turner with 1, and Matthew Stingley. Wow, a lot of guys that we talked about actually showed up for the Bears in this game. Man, it sucks, guys. We should have been the champions. That was the hopeful. Um, as I sim here, we'll talk a little bit. If you guys did enjoy this video, man, make sure to like and comment. Let me know if you guys want to see a different type of rebuild, or if you guys just never want to see me make a video like this again. I'm just trying something out new, just to see, maybe I want to come back to making videos, because if you guys don't know, that's where I started originally before I made edits. Um, and if you guys watch this fully out, drop drop a drop a 88 in the comments below. If first gotta do it, I'll pin your comment if you type it. And let's see. Do the Bears win? And maybe we're not so bad after all, or maybe we just never deserved it. So the Bears do end up winning the Super Bowl, so I can feel a little bit better about myself. Um, like I said, if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to like and comment, and just drop a video idea you have down below. This is our final roster, man. 0 overall, 89 flat. Honestly, this might be one of the best drafting. Obviously, we had a lot of low picks, so we're gonna hit on a lot of guys, but we also drafted some late round gems. I wish this went a little bit better. I wish we didn't only have 2 playoff runs. Bailey was honestly pretty good for. I don't draft random quarterbacks pretty often. He was pretty solid. He threw a lot of low pick seasons. His completion percentage were pretty low, and his passing yards weren't great. I was really excited to see what he would do after dropping this season, and then he threw like 12 less touchdowns. Um, but yeah, guys, that's the end of this video, man. I'm sorry we couldn't get the MVP or the Super Bowl. I'm out. Peace.